So, hey, welcome back again, Bounty here. I'm a little bit in a bad mood right now because I ordered a new TV, I think last week, and then it came today. And it seems like it is broken, and like they're gonna take it back basically. And I said I just want my money back. I'm leaving that company behind. But right now we have Total War Troy, aka Troya, 7 minutes exclusive gameplay. It is about the new DLC Mythos. Let's just check it out then. I hope the sound is okay.
It's Greece. It's the Bronze Age. The Achaeans are angry.
I really hope this video is gonna make me a little bit happy because I am a huge Total War fan, especially Warhammer. But before that I played over 1000 hours Napoleon, Empire, Shogun, Attila, Total War. I literally played everything. But yeah, let's go.
That must mean one thing. We're back in Troy. But hold on, is that a harpy? Why is Prometheus getting his liver picked out over there on the horizon? And wait, what's that doing there? Oh, I get it. I'm playing in mythological mode. So does that mean over in historical mode everything is more realistic and armies led by generals rather than buffed up heroes? Yep, guess so. Well, back in mythological land, I'm playing as Hector, and it looks like some things never change. I've got to compete against my brother Paris for the favour of our dad, so he makes me king. Which is a bit rich, considering I know kidnapped a Spartan queen and started a war that threatened the very existence of our kingdom.
I like this guy's voice.
The Achaeans will be on the way shortly to lay siege to the sacred city of Troy. So
I feel like I'm not gonna talk that much, I'm just gonna say my opinion in the end then.
I'll need to build up an army of Herculean proportions to come and save the day. Let's go see what mythical units I can find to fill the ranks. Starting off, we got some noisy neighbours to the south, on the island of Lesbos that I've got to go and deal with. Let's train up a few troops and ship out. These Macarians aren't all that, so my luck can defeat them pretty easily.
This is a standard.
What's this discarded Titan armor doing over here? Well, that was a success, and it turns out this Harpy liked my war waging, and I can now construct a Harpy lookout, which will let me recruit them. This mechanic is the same as in the main game, but instead of ground-based skirmishers, the new mythical Harpies are fully fledged flapping fiends. As cool as they are though, I'm going to need something a bit more heavy-duty to fend off Menelaus and his mates. Hold on, a new button has appeared. Monster selection? Yes please. Here you can choose to...
I'm a little bit scared of the Hydra.
Play one of 3 new mission paths available on Mythical Campaign mode, where you can choose to hunt down one of 3 legendary monsters. The father of all Griffins, the Lernaean Hydra, and Cerberus, guardian of the gates of hell. Complete the mission and the massive monster is added to your army, and you're able to recruit specialist units like the Shades and Elysium Infantry, which are activated by Cerberus. And, as if that's not enough, you'll also unlock specialist buildings that'll give you buffs for your beast. Then it won't matter whether I'm king or not, I'll have a huge monster. I fancy a stab at getting myself a Hydra, so I'll recruit a fearless hunting party and launch the expedition. Every now and then I'll get updates on how they're getting on. In the meantime, let's find some more minor monsters for my army. Apparently, some chap called Chirimachos has returned to his homeland, sweating poison and babbling about serving a mother. I don't like the look of this. Let's kill him and reap the reward of a Hydra priest for our big army later on. My hunting party have reached a crossroads and need a bit of guidance.
Did you just say there's a priest for the Hydra?
I'll get a series of these dilemmas during my mythic expedition, and the outcomes I choose will have an effect on my forces. Here, my hunting party have entered Lerna, a land once famed for its fecundity, but now poisoned by the spurned Hydra. Apparently, not many people pass by this way, and long story short, I can attempt to look for help amongst locals, or tell my soldiers to toughen up a bit. I'm going to take a risk and recruit a wandering centaur tribe to join my party. It could backfire, but to take down a Hydra, I'm going to need a bit of mythic firepower myself. Turns out the local centaur tribe have a bit of a PR problem they want to rectify and have gladly joined my expedition, granting my hunting party a unit each of centaur elders and savage centaur warriors. Lucky me. Meanwhile, let's upgrade my settlements. There are some building chains I can update in my capital, which will allow me to recruit more advanced units, and by upgrading Antandaros to a level 3 settlement, I'll complete a mission, which will give me a new elite unit in the special recruitment pool. Okay, we're on. My hunting party have survived all their challenges and have found the resting place of the dreaded Hydra. Luckily for them, they don't have to take it down on their own. Hector and his army are poised to swoop in and claim the glory all for themselves with one click of this button. But that's exactly what the Hydra wants me to do. Look at my army, a ragtag band of swordsmen and skirmishers.
Where's the monster, man?
First, let's take out this guy, Alshneos, and reap the reward of a lesser Griffin. Once my capital reaches level 4, I'll unlock some renowned swordsmen, and now we're really talking. I'll have a few of these, and then treat myself to some Elysian spearmen, guards of Troy, lesser Griffin, and a Hydra priest. Now that's what I call a monster-mashing army. Let's go Hydra hunting.
So he has a priest now. Oh,
Hector's
no.
army have been plonked in this dank swamp just outside the Hydra's lair, and my trusty band of adventurers are bringing up the rear. I've got 2 armies of venom drinkers headed my way who I've got to kill to get to the Hydra. Let's make a defensive line here using this conveniently placed rock to protect my left flank. What these guys lack in good looks, they make up for in their ability to self-heal and poison others. Charming. Anyway, after a quick scuffle with my troops, they leg it, and I get myself a Hydra.
This game is completely turning to Warhammer. Look at these ghost units. Completely Warhammer style.
Anyway, after a quick scuffle with my troops,
it looks like the vampire units.
they leg it, and I get myself a Hydra. Ah, that was surprisingly. Oh, no, wait. No, they're everywhere. And I'm surrounded. Ah. And there's the Hydra, and it's huge. Well, if I stand and fight, I'm going to get slaughtered. So, it's time for a change of tack. Ironically, unlike the Hydra, I can take this army down by beheading it. To do that, I need to bring down the Hydra and kill the Hydra priests.
That
I'm going
thing
to use
is
my
like
spear units to keep these venom
terrifying,
drinkers
man.
busy, while my sword masters make a break for it and take on the Hydra. The Hydra has an impressive venomous bitting attack, which is making mincemeat of my swordsmen, so my lesser Griffin swoops in to cover the men on their approach. Meanwhile, these Hydra priests are taking some beating, and my men are being knocked down by their poison rituals. In go the Harpy to try and rip them apart. I brought up my own Hydra priest to use its regenerative mixture on my Griffin, as the Hydra shows little sign of wavering. The few sword masters that made it to the Hydra don't last long before they run for their lives, and the Hydra is pressing home the advantage. If only we had some kind of hero. Hector, where are you? Oh, there he is. They're more scared of you
Where's
than you are of
Hector?
them, although I'm not sure that works here because this Hydra is absolutely terrifying and my army is dwindling pretty rapidly. But, just in time, my sword masters rally and return to the fight for one last push, and the Hydra is down. Hector is pretty pleased with himself, even though that was definitely a team effort, but hey, that's not how Greek storylines work. Anyway, Paris might have kidnapped the most beautiful woman in the world, but I've captured myself an angry giant 9-headed snake thing. Well, the Achaeans are here and Troy calls. Let's see how they stand up to my mythical legion. Which monster would you hunt?
Shit. So basically, you are catching the Hydra. And then
Let's see how they stand up
you
to
can
my
use
mythical
him.
legion.
And then you can use him in like other battles. Holy shit. Okay. We saw like 3 monsters in the beginning, right? Before he started these ones. You have the Griffin, you have Cerberus, and then you have the Hydra. Okay. And then you can basically choose which one you want to get. You can't play all 3 in the same time. That's how I understood it. Oh boy. I'm just thinking right now if it makes sense to buy the DLC, because you have to buy it, right? But right now it seems like there's good enough of content to get it. I just hope there are like a little bit more units in the game. I mean, obviously the Hydra is really impressive. Just look at it. I like this picture here, right here. First impression is fine so far. The thing is, I already liked the game in the beginning, because I also liked the movie Troja with Brad Pitt, right? So I didn't even see a need for these monsters in the game. The game was already nice. But it seems like people want to play games like Warhammer, you know? And people like these monsters in Total War, so I think it's fine. I think I'm gonna test it out then. Yep.